Welcome back to the sacred Shitshow, the alchemy of shadow and light. We've faced the shadow, we've walked through the darkness, and now we begin to rewrite the story our bodies have been carrying for far too long. This episode is called Unlearning Trauma Responses and Reclaiming Your Power. Because healing isn't about becoming perfect or positive or untouchable. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you how to survive. So before we start, I invite you to take one deep breath with me. In through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Let your body arrive here. Let your mind slow down. This episode isn't about information, it's about transformation. So let's begin with this truth. Your coping mechanisms saved your life, but they are not your identity. Hyper-independence isn't strength. It's what happens when you grew up without reliable safety. People-pleasing isn't kindness. It's what happens when your nervous system equated harmony with survival. And perfectionism isn't ambition. It's what happens when your worth became performance. None of this means that you're broken. It means that you're brilliant. Your body created strategies to keep you alive in a world that didn't know how to hold your sensitivity, your brilliance, your bigness. But what kept you safe once now keeps you small. And when the body starts whispering through fatigue, anxiety, emotional shutdown, it's not betraying you. It's saying we can't keep surviving this way. That's the moment you begin to unlearn. I used to believe that being strong meant being self-sufficient, that boundaries made me cold, and asking for help made me weak. I remember the exact season of my life when that illusion shattered. It was winter. Everything in life looked fine on the outside, but inside I felt like I was disappearing. I was running everything, the business, the house, the healing, the motherhood, the mentorship. But I wasn't running on power, I was running on fear. Fear of letting someone down, fear of being seen as too much, fear of being seen as not enough. It's funny how the nervous system can mimic achievement whilst quietly screaming for rest. I would say I'm fine, with my jaw clenched and my shoulders up by my ears. I'd take magnesium baths and deep breaths, but never stop doing. My body didn't need more wellness hacks, it needed honesty. And the day that everything broke open was so ordinary, it almost went unnoticed. I had a list, the kind of list that you made to make you feel valuable. And halfway through ticking it off, my hand started shaking. My chest tightened, my vision blurred. I sat on the floor and whispered, I can't keep doing this. And then quietly, my body exhaled. And for the first time in years, I didn't rush to fix it. I let it shake. I let it release. And in that stillness, I heard my body whisper, thank you for finally listening. That was the beginning of my unlearning. Every trauma response is a love letter written in the language of protection. Your body's only job is to keep you alive. It doesn't care about your long-term goals or your spiritual alignment. It cares about safety. And when you were young and your needs weren't met consistently, or you learned that love came with conditions, your nervous system created shortcuts. It said, if I'm helpful, I'll be loved. If I'm quiet, I'll stay safe. And if I'm perfect, I'll be enough. Those shortcuts are what you call trauma responses. They aren't random, they are precise. They're the nervous system's way of predicting danger before it happens. But here's the thing. The nervous system can't tell time. It doesn't know that you've grown up. It just repeats the pattern it knows best. Unlearning means re-educating your body to recognize that it is safe now. I call this the pattern loop, the cycle of reaction, regret, and rationalization. You get triggered. You freeze, fawn, fight, or flee. Then you judge yourself for reacting. Then you shame yourself for not being healed yet. And then that shame triggers the next cycle. Does that sound familiar? Breaking that loop doesn't start with punishment. It starts with presence. Before you can reclaim your power, you have to see where it leaks. And it's not in the big moments, it's in the small ones. It's in the way your stomach clenches when someone sighs near you, the way you over-explain yourself, and the way you apologize for existing. Each of those is a thread of energy tied to an old version of you who still believes that they're in danger. And here's the truth. You don't have to heal by cutting the thread. You heal by following it back to its source and giving that version of you what they never got. That's nervous system alchemy, turning fear into safety through awareness and compassion. Your body doesn't speak English, it speaks sensation. Every thought, every emotion, every boundary begins as a physical cue. And that's why you can't think your way out of trauma. You have to feel your way through it. So when you feel the impulse to people please, pause and ask, where do I feel this in my body? Maybe your chest tightens, maybe your throat closes, maybe your stomach flips. Instead of forcing yourself to act differently, just breathe into that part of your body. Let it know that you are listening. That act alone tells your nervous system we're safe to pause. And the moment your body believes you, you reclaim choice. Because power isn't found in reaction, it's found in regulation. Every time you choose stillness over people-pleasing or presence over perfectionism, you rewire your brain to expect peace instead of chaos. That's neuroplasticity. That's healing in real time. So let's get honest. What are the patterns that feel like home but burn like hell? The ones you keep returning to because they feel familiar. Maybe it's caretaking. Maybe it's over-explaining. Maybe it's that invisible weight of I can't rest yet. You can't outthink those patterns. You have to outlove them. Unlearning isn't an intellectual process. It's emotional reparenting in whispering to your nervous system. You don't have to earn safety anymore. You already have it. But here's the paradox. The moment you stop trying to heal perfectly, it's the moment that your real healing begins. Because your body doesn't want performance. It wants permission. Permission to feel, to fail, to rest, to rage, to be imperfect and still be loved. That's the power you reclaim when you unlearn. The power to be all of you. So let me share something raw. A few months ago, I had a moment that tested everything I'd learned about regulation. A conversation with someone I loved triggered every abandonment wound I thought that I had healed. My chest went tight. My mind flooded with stories, and my instinct screamed, "Fix it, please them, prove your worth." But this time, I didn't. I felt the urge, and I did nothing. I sat with the ache. I held my own hand, and I whispered, "We're safe now. We don't need to perform this time." And the wave passed in under a minute. That's all. A full nervous system reset in 60 seconds of presence. That's how powerful awareness is. Your healing won't always look glamorous. Sometimes it looks like doing nothing and letting the body catch up with the truth. Before we move into today's integration practice, I've invited someone very special to flutter in and share a little magic with you. Her name is Herbal Moonbeam, our guardian fairy here at the Strange Apothecary, and she has something aligned, enchanted, and just for you.
Dear listener, it's me, Herbal Moonbeam, guardian of the green, whisperer of wild things, and your guide through all things magical here at the Strange Apothecary. While our lovely host takes a tiny tea break, allow me to flutter in with a message just for you. Have you been feeling it lately? That quiet call from somewhere deeper? The ache that says there's more to you than what this world has taught you to be? Well then, Sugar Plum Soul, it might just be time to step into the Sacred Portal. The Sacred Portal is a 6-week multi-dimensional healing experience designed to guide you gently but powerfully through the 5 layers of transformation: body, mind, energy, soul, and spirit. Inside the portal, you won't find surface-level BS or more fix-yourself nonsense. You'll find somatic rituals, subconscious rewiring, energy healing, soul remembrance, and the kind of spiritual guidance that makes your bones feel seen. This is for the ones ready to come home to themselves. It's available now for pre-order, with flexible payment plans, 3 magical tiered paths, and because we're earth lovers through and through, every enrolment plants a tree in our enchanted forest. If your heart's fluttering right now, that's the call, and you already know how to answer. Visit thesacredportal.co.uk to explore your path, or just click the link waiting for you in the show notes. The Sacred Portal, you're not broken. You're awakening. Now then, sweet soul, my wings are twinkling, which means it's time to glide gently back into your sacred journey. Breathe deep, anchor into your heart, and let's drift into your next activation.
Beautiful. Take a breath with me now and come back to your heart. Let's gently bring our awareness inwards as we move into today's integration practice. If you're listening whilst multitasking, please pause here and return when you can be fully present. This part deserves your full attention. Close your eyes and take a slow inhale through your nose. Hold for a moment and exhale through your mouth like a soft sigh. Feel the surface beneath you, the air around you, the weight of your body held by gravity. You are safe. Now imagine yourself in a dimly lit room, filled with mirrors. Each reflection shows a version of you that learned to survive. The one who stayed quiet to avoid conflict. The one who over-delivered to earn love. And the one who held everything together whilst falling apart inside. Walk towards each reflection. Look into their eyes. See the fatigue, the fear, the fierce determination. Place your hands on the glass and whisper, Thank you for protecting me. You did your job, but I'm safe now. As you speak, each reflection nods and dissolves into a golden light. That light moves into your heart, one by one. Feel the warmth spreading through your body, your power returning home. And take another slow breath in and exhale the story that you had to earn your worth. Inhale safety. Exhale surrender. Inhale truth. And exhale tension. Now place both hands over your heart and repeat, I am safe in my body. I am powerful in my boundaries. I am no longer performing survival. I am living in choice. Stay here for a few moments. Let your body memorize this feeling. The softness of safety. The clarity of truth. The calm that doesn't depend on control. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Healing isn't about deleting your trauma responses. It's about teaching them a new dance. You don't punish the parts that overreact. You guide them home. That's what unlearning is. Leadership over your nervous system. Not perfection, presence. So this week, I invite you to pay attention to the micro moments. When your throat tightens before you speak, when your chest contracts before you rest, when your mind races before you decide. In those moments, don't force calm, invite it, breathe, soften your shoulders, remind your body we're safe. We're not there anymore. That's how you reclaim your power. One breath, one boundary, one brave pause at a time. Next week, we'll step even deeper into the soul work with past lives, karmic ties, and generational healing. Because not every wound begins in this lifetime. But until then, breathe deep, move gently, and remember, you were never broken. You are becoming. If this episode resonated, please follow The Sacred Shitshow on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and join the Sacred Shitshow WhatsApp community for daily nervous system resets, shadow prompts, live shit shows, and just general love and community. The link is in the show notes.